earthygoddessmumma. This is a daily tarot reading for the 13th of June 2019. This is a general reading. I'm just feeling into the general astrological aspects, and then I have the goddess tarot today, and we'll see which energies are prevalent for us. But please don't give your energy or power away to this reading. This is just a complete general reading, but if you've been guided here, there may be a message here for you. So right about now, because it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's just the first little bit of time I've got to do this reading, so it's going to be up late. Just is what it is, but whenever you watch this reading, it's going to be perfect for you. The moon has just moved into Scorpio. So we had the Libran, the scales energy the last 2 days, really focusing on harmony in relationships, being more compromising. Now the moon's moved into Scorpio, more of our intense, emotional, I'm hearing sexual nature, sensual nature comes to the surface. Really feeling loyal to people in your life, your intimate partners, people that are closest to you, really feeling into that loyalty and depth of connection that only Scorpios can feel. Really diving deep into the emotional underworld these next couple of days, and especially with Mars in Cancer and Mercury in Cancer and the Sun in Gemini. It's a lot of communication, and we can bring up those emotions, those make conscious things that have been left unconscious for a really long time, because we also have Venus in Gemini, which is the lovers, sextiling Chiron and Aries. Chiron and Aries. So Chiron's a wounded healer. Venus is obviously the planet of love, beauty, and money. So there could be some, healing within relationships, things that have been walled away and hidden, and just not the elephant in the room that's been sitting there could trample down, knock over everything and want to come to the forefront. So something deeply emotional that wants to be expressed may come to the surface. Or you could be doing this on a deep internal level where, you may be triggered by something within a relationship today, and it could bring to the forefront early woundings regarding how and why we relate to others in the ways that we do. Really making conscious patterns of behaviors, and those deep conditionings. There could be some huge breakthroughs today, like accepting something that you've always done in relationships and really looking at it and going, hey, do I really want to keep doing this, or shall I move away from it? The Six of Swords. Yep, there's been pain involved with how I've been relating to people in my life, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to move away from that energy. So that's going to come up today. There's going to be deep healing with accepting something about how you do relationships or money. I'm hearing relationships though, because Venus is in Gemini. So we have the Mars in Cancer opposing Saturn as well with something. There could be an obstacle emotionally, something to do with your home, security. We're all seeking security at the moment, and it's an interesting thing when there's old unconscious wounds there that we haven't looked at, and we might be attracting everything other than feeling secure at the moment, and it's just the universe's way. We've attracted it, we've created it, but it's the universe's way also of allowing us to really go within to see why this outer circumstance is here in our lives, why there are these obstacles, how we've created these obstacles, self-sabotaging beliefs, procrastinations. But it is a really good time to focus on home, nurturing security, and gently and softly moving forward. It's not Mars in Aries, it's Mars in Cancer. So softly, really tuning in with what your heart desires and allowing that to propel you forward in a gentle way. Gentle, soft, and nurturing way. So there's just so much water around. It's a very emotional time. We can be easily triggered. So, and then the moon moves into Sagittarius, where we, it's all about being emotionally triggered by what's happening with our security and our home, and yeah, being really wanting to do something but feeling kind of restricted and stuck. So just flow with this energy, sit with it, see what it brings up, see what wounds it brings up, and why perhaps this external circumstance is prevalent in your life at the moment is the only thing I can really suggest to move through this energy. There could be a lot of emotional outbursts, so just be aware that other people mightn't be as aware of what's actually causing these emotional outbursts. And I'm hearing rage in some people, so just be careful. All these cards want to fall out. Okay, so we have a couple of fives here, so there's change, there's the Fool, there's a wish fulfillment here. Okay, it's come out in reverse. There's a laying down of swords, of conflict, of mental conflict, which therefore creates conflict in the outer, but there is still drama and obstacles and petty egoic battles happening. But I'm hearing that the more you ground yourself in this physical experience and focus on loving yourself, focusing on what makes you feel the best at the moment. It might mean getting away from all these energies. If you have people in your life that are triggering you, yes, triggering is amazing to come to a deep awareness of ourselves, but during this emotional time with all this water around, it may be a better idea for you to take some space and meditate some more. Just get out under a tree and sit and watch the birds and the clouds, and just really feel into your grounded nature, because there's water and there's air, and we can easily get unbalanced and spacey, because we can just lose our bearings a little bit. We can become, because there's so many huge shifts happening on in our consciousness at the moment. It's really important to ground yourself. Just take your shoes off and walk on the earth, some grass, some sand, some dirt, some rocks. Yeah, rock, like walking along a creek with no shoes on is just one of the most beautiful things you can do to ground yourself. Do the things that make you feel good. Don't spend too much money, I'm hearing. Because that could be, that wounded energy of, instead of looking at those Chiron wounds, those unconscious things that want to come to the surface, instead of really sitting with them, you may just want to go out and spend heaps of money to make yourself feel better. It's okay buying yourself something beautiful if you can afford it, or picking some flowers and putting them in a jar, burning some incense, lighting a fire, all those beautiful Taurian, earthy things that signify Venus and beauty. But don't go crazy, yeah? It's just another addiction. It's just, Because what I'm hearing, if you flow through this energy, if you don't react, if you come into yourself and you sit with yourself and you love up on yourself, not looking at anyone else to do it for you, or not pinpointing anyone, because there's an insecure feeling here. And if you're feeling insecure about some relationship, or maybe this is the Chiron energy, that codependent energy, looking to someone else to validate you, to approve of you, to give you the love that you're not giving yourself, you can get in victim mode. It's not very attractive. No, needy energy is not attractive. This beautiful Princess of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Water, this is all the water around. This is Cancerian, Scorpio energy. Just filling your cup up with some juice, I'm hearing, like really nurturing your body. Go for a swim in the ocean, have a salt bath or a magnesium bath with heaps of amazing essential oils. Just do something loving for yourself during this time. If you're feeling out of sorts and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling insecure and you're feeling like a victim, Don't allow your mind to stay there. Do anything. Dance, yoga, just anything that gets you into your body and feel into your goddess, God self. And then when you do that, there's a new beginning here, a wish fulfillment. This new beginning, it's very deeply emotionally fulfilling. We have the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So I'm hearing when you're sitting with yourself, when you are feeling into what it means to love yourself, being the lover of yourself in the absence of a lover, or if someone's in this 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands energy, move yourself away. Move yourself away from it and have a new beginning about really sinking into what you truly desire. What does your heart desire? What brings you emotional fulfillment? And it's not conflict, and it's not drama, and it's not feeling insecure. But then it's not playing the victim and blaming people for feeling insecure. You are responsible for how you feel, no one else. And this Princess of Cups knows that. She's really in tune with herself, her spiritual and physical nature. We both have the Princess of Earth and of Water here. So there's a very grounded energy. It's taking care of yourself. It's understanding that you are the only one that can make you feel good ultimately. And it's all to do with how you perceive yourself. Really dive in, take this time to dive into these early woundings and why you attract why you attract drama, why you're attracting this conflict, why you're not getting your needs met in a relationship. I'm hearing there's a new beginning here in love, and loving yourself enough to value yourself enough to not put up with toxic people. You're needing to find this space all the time because the people around you are not meeting you where you want to be met, is what I'm hearing. So take some time for yourself today, and when you do, there's a new beginning here. You're seeing yourself differently, and therefore as soon as you see yourself differently, everyone else sees you differently, and you get all your wishes fulfilled, which leads to complete emotional fulfillment. Happily ever after. That always makes me laugh. We can vibrate high every day. Things don't touch us as much to me, that's the happily ever after, because we're creating heaven on earth. Yes, there's going to be challenges, but you're not going to be fully drawn into them. You're going to love yourself enough to step away and keep that inner equilibrium regardless of external circumstances. It's a pretty amazing feeling to drop out of your mind, to stop obsessing and overthinking and trust. There's a lot of intuitive energy around, psychic energy with Moon in Scorpio, Neptune, Pisces, Mars and Mercury in Cancer. Trust it. Trust that soft little voice inside. There's no forceful energy here. And if anyone's trying to be egoic with you, try to create some drama with you, try to push your buttons, say, really? Is that how you're feeling? I don't really feel like engaging in that today. And take yourself away. That's called self-love, self-preservation. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. I truly value your loyalty. Anyway, have an amazing Thursday. If you would like to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, it's at earthygoddessmumma. If you'd like a private reading, all my details are below. Big love and deep essence.